We will congratulate the party leader later. I think he deserves congratulations, but we'll do that once we are done. Aye. Now, honorable delegates, I think we are pressed of time because we still have quite a bit. We have 2 major items. But allow me to take the conference to the plenary. I promised you plenary, and I think a lot has been discussed. So unless we have burning issues which we can raise, what is the mood of the House? The mood of the House is tumemaliza hata na maneno ya plenary, si ndio? Yes, I think that is the mood of the House. Honorable members, I think what we have decided that we bypass is the plenary. If you go to the agenda, we must have a few of us to say a word or two. That is when it becomes a national governing council. We have a few speakers, and if I give you opportunity to speak, just take a maximum of 2 minutes. If I were you, I would take 1. So that, and avoid repetition and saying the obvious. I'm starting with a representative of the county coordinating committees. I will have the Honorable George Aladwa, who is actually the chair of the chairs of coordinating committees. And Honorable Aladwa, 2 minutes. Thank you.
Asante sana party leader. Kwanza na kupongeza kwa kuteuliwa kugombea kiti cha urais kwa tiketi ya chama chetu cha ODM. Ya pili, nataka kukaribisha wajumbe wote katika Nairobi, mjisikie mko nyumbani. Jambo langu kuu katika Governing Council, our party leader, kwa wenye kiti kwa niaba yao, ningelitaka wale wanagombea viti za MCAs katika ward level, wanagombea viti kwa constituency level, kwa county level, watumie structure za chama chetu cha ODM. Wale waheshimiwa machairman wasimami, wale wataresign, wapewe heshima zao, kwa sababu hao ndio wamechunga chama hizo siku zote. Mimi nimekuwa mwenyekiti wao Kenya mzima, na ni vyema kutambua kazi yao ile wanafanya, na pia vile vile makao makuu vile wamewasupport through our chairman SG. Mmesaidia machairman wetu kuwapa maoffices katika mashinani, kuona chama chetu kiko imara. Nataka kutoka sasa kuendelea mbele tuanze campaign ya kumake sure kwamba rais wetu wa 5 wa Jamhuri ya Kenya tarehe 9 mwezi wa 8 mwaka huu ni Engineer Raila Amolo Odinga. Na kwa wale machairman wako mashinani, nataka tukuwapatia nguvu, kuambia chama iko na nyinyi, na tutashikilia tuone kwamba chama chetu kimemarika. Asante na Mungu awabariki.
Thank you, the great chair of Nairobi County. And I want to just mention those who are going to speak so that you can prepare. The next speaker will be Rhoda Katalai. I think she's from Baringo County, but she's going to speak on behalf of county women leaders. After that, we'll have Stephen Basele, who is going to speak on behalf of the youth leadership. Then we go to our Disability League. We will have the Honorable Caroline Agwanda, and then now we will come to the 3 leaders of our leagues. So can I have Rhoda? Do we have Rhoda Katalai? Rhoda, where are you? Rhoda is at the back. I wish you came. She's there. And then these are the Stephen and Caroline, please move closer. Rhoda is from West Pokot. And Rhoda, to come here when you kindly address the delegates from up here. And so Stephen Basele, move karibu. Stephen Basele, kuja karibu. Caroline Agwanda may not move, but I think she's somewhere not very far. Where is she? Can I see her by a show of hand? She's here. And then, of course, the 3 chairs, you know yourself, the 2 presidents of our leagues. Rhoda, the floor is yours. And it is strictly 2 minutes.
Rais wetu, na deputy party leader, delegates, national governors, national governor, Ole. Mimi naitwa Rhoda Katalai. Mimi ni women chair kutoka West Pokot County. Sisi kama mimi naongea wa mama wote wa Kenya, wa mama ya chama. Mimi nasema hivi, baba, sisi wa mama ya chama cha ODM, sisi tumekaa na wewe imara, hatujatingisika, na wamama wako na wewe 100%. Mpaka mashinani. Hata ukienda hata mpaka kichichi, ile watu yako ya ODM wa mama wako wanaimba tu baba na wanakuombea, na sisi pia tunakuombea na utapata hiyo kiti baba. Mimi nauliza baba, tuko chini ya president yetu bet yangu. Kama sisi wa mama tumeumia sana, na wewe unajua tumeumia. Sasa utuangalie ile wa mama mashinani, vile tumeumia, utuangalie baba, utatuangalia namna gani? Juu sisi tunaumia, tumesimama na wewe, lazima utuangalie baba, kwa sababu sisi ni watoto yako. Na sisi hakuna male tunaenda, sisi tunakuunga 100%. Uangalie chair ladies ya county yote 47 county. Nataka baba unominate wa mama wote wa 47 counties, kwa sababu wanakufanyia campaign usiku na mchana, hawalali. Hata wengine wamefukuzwa makwao, lakini tunasema waacha tukae na baba. Na baba, tunaomba kabisa baba, utuangalie kama mama na utupatie hata gari.
Thank you.
Ile tunaendea, hatuna magari wa mama huko mashinani. Utusaidie magari ile tuende tuingie kila mahali, kila nyumba. Tutafute kura. Asante sana.
Thank you very much, Stephen. Where is Stephen? Asante sana, Rhoda.
Your Excellency, Your Excellency, the 5th President of the Republic of Kenya, all protocol observed. Kwa majina naitwa Stephen Basele, kutoka Marsabit, kutoka jamii inaitwa Warendile. Na nimeshukuru sana kwa niaba ya vijana kwa kunichagua kuzungumza kwa sababu yao, kwa niaba yao. Na sisi vijana, Baba, I want to promise you that the youth are with you 100%. Sisi tuko mashinani, tutahakikisha ya kwamba one, we will mobilize all eligible voters in our regions to ensure that we deliver the Baba vote. And number two, sisi kama vijana and aswa ODM Youth League under the able leadership of Ketora, tutahakikisha ya kwamba we have a network tunaita vote protection unit, that vote ya Baba ikipigwa mashinani, tutasimama hapo tuhakikisha imehesabiwa vizuri, imekuwa tallied, na tutaleta results kwa Chebukati nikumwambia tu atangaze. That is one thing that sisi kama jeshi la vijana tutahakikishia Baba. And lastly, tunataka pia once ukikalia hiyo kiti, tunajua kwamba mara mingi umekumbuka vijana, endelea kukumbuka vijana, na pia nakukumbusha tafadhali, umekuwa baba ya jamii ya wafugaji. Tunaomba uendelee kutukumbuka, especially sisi kutoka arid and semi-arid north. Asanteni sana na Mungu awabariki. Baba the fifth.
Thank you, Steve. Kindly give it to Caroline.
Congratulations, His Excellency, the party leader, for being nominated as the party presidential candidate. As persons with disabilities in the party, we take this opportunity to thank you for the support that you've given persons with disability, especially the Disability League, and the support that you've also ensured that persons with disabilities interest is adhered to as per the legal framework that is there, both globally and locally, and your interest that you've had to ensure that disability mainstreaming is done in all aspects, and this has been implemented partly by the counties, and there are a lot that has been done in regards to this. We'll humbly request that the party looks into the interest of facilitating the ODL offices at facilitating the ODL
Just go on. It is being recorded what you're saying.
Facilitating the ODM Disability League's offices at the county to the branches, and also looking at the interest of persons with disabilities who are vying for different positions. When you'll also be giving appointive positions, we humbly request that you consider different types of disabilities at different levels. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Thank you very much. Another level, I have 3 more speakers in that category. One, now we are moving to the national chairman of our Disability League, Nixon Kakiri.
Your Excellency, the party leader, the Right Honorable Raila Odinga, the deputy party leaders, Your Excellencies, the governors who are all here, honorable delegates, and members of the National Governing Council, ODM. 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 Well, today I'm super excited because our 5th president is seated in this gathering and he has already been crowned. And Your Excellency, I'd just like to inform you that since we launched the Disability League, it was not yet enshrined in the Constitution, but today it has been adopted in the Constitution, and it has been confirmed. So we thank you so much, Your Excellency, for that generous work. So our vision has already been achieved. In the book of Matthew chapter 28, verses 19, Jesus said to the 12 disciples, "Go ye and spread the gospel." I want to inform you, Your Excellency, as a disability league, we have already spread the gospel by launching several disability leagues in several counties. And we have functional structures in place and with positions escalating, starting from the grassroots levels, escalating all the way to the national level. And we are excited, and we are continuing to work with your vision of expanding and spreading the gospel. Your Excellency, the party leader, we also have a neck of persons with disabilities who joined me in this gathering. Kindly stand and wave. These are members of the Disability League, drawn from Turkana County. Some came from Homa Bay County, others from Siaya County, others from Meru County, others from Nairobi County, others from Mombasa County, Kilifi County, drawn from all over the places of the country. And they are all ready to look for votes for you. And each person will bring their voting basket, at least 10 or 12 people from the grassroots. And we promise you 100% solid support that we're going to vote for you as persons with disability to become our president. And the party leader, even as you go to the Azimio coalition, I'd like to inform you that we as a league have partnered with the organizations that have assisted us. We have the WFD, Westminster Foundation for Democracy, and other development partners who have supported this work. And the evaluation shows that ODM is the true champion of inclusivity as far as persons with disabilities are concerned in political process. And we see we are a model that other political parties can copy from. And we want to continue tirelessly advocating for your vision to ensure that we achieve this dream. And this year we capture the government and we ensure that we include all persons of diverse groups so that we be there. Thank you so much, Your Excellency.
Thank you. Let's clap for Kakiri again. 1, 2, 3. Asante ni sana. So the next speaker is going to be Ketora, who is the chairman of our Orange Youth League. Ketora, 2 minutes, then we go to the last speaker under that category.
Sorry, Chairman. I've been told to use your stand.
ODM. ODM.
Thank you, Your Excellency, our party leader, our incoming president, our deputy party leaders, all the leaders here, honorable delegates. We are very honored today that we are here to endorse our Baba. And Baba, we say congratulations. I just want to see the neck of my youth league, tafadhali, just where you are. Wilson Karanja, simama kidogo. Your Excellency, that's our organizing secretary. He was ill for almost 2 years and went through an operation at Coptic Hospital. And we are very grateful to you, sir, that through your support, your financial support, he is now well and he has joined the team. Asante. Thank you. Sit down. That's why we say he is Baba. He cares for us. Baba care. Secondly, Your Excellency, I'm a very honored and happy leader today of the young people in this country. For one thing, that our grassroots leaders, the chairmen at the branches, will be attending our NDC, the next NDC, that their proposal has been accepted. That is a good honor and a good indication that indeed you are working with us. As young people in this country, I just want to affirm and reaffirm our support. Wale waliwika, walidanganyana, walitoa pesa, wakadhani wanatushawishi. But we just want to tell them, pesa yenu tulikula, tukashiba, na vijana wote nchi yote Kenya wamerudi kwa baba yao. Ni ukweli ama si ukweli? Ni ukweli ama si ukweli? Baba, when you are the Prime Minister, the things you did right from the Constitution to the devolution, kazi kwa vijana, and many, many other things were indication that indeed you care for young people in this country.
Thank you.
Wakati wako wa kukulipa imefika. Lastly, I want to tell the ODM party, the Bible says a cry may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Our cry as an opposition party, our scars, wakati yetu ya kulia imeisha. It is our time to be happy. It is our time to have energy. It is our time to support our baba. It is our time to transform this country. Ukweli ama si ukweli? Basi ukirudi mashinani, tembea kama jeshi. Ya mwisho, chairman.
That should have been the last.
Yes, the last chairman. Ninataka kuomba wale vijana wote wenye atafanyia kazi chama with all dedication, you will have your reward. Ndio hii chama na election board, she will confirm. Party list itakuwa party list ya wale watu ambao wamefanyia chama kazi, si wale ambao wanatolewa kando kando. It is going to be purely reward for the young people who have worked tirelessly for this party. Asanteni, Mungu awabariki.
Thank you, Ketora. Now the last speaker under that category will be the chair of our Orange Women League, Beth Siengo. Another 2 minutes.
Thank you, Your Excellency, the incoming 5th President of the Republic of Kenya, all honorable delegates, good afternoon. My name is Beth Siengo, the ODM Women League President. Baba, I have very few things to say. First of all, I would like to recognize my NEC members for ODM Women League. Please, wherever you are, stand up and wave to the crowd. Those are my NEC members from across the country. Thank you. You may be seated. Secondly, Your Excellency, as Women League, we wrote a proposal to an organization called ALN, African Liberal Network, to look for support for women candidates in 2022. And we have been honored by the organization, and they have sent a representative all the way from South Africa. Nangamso Kwinana is in our midst. Please, Kwinana, stand up and wave. That lady has come from ALN in South Africa. She will be stationed in Kenya for the remaining part of this year to make sure the elections that are going to take place, women have their space. She has come to support our party, ODM, you included, Your Excellency. Then I want to say the following. Our duty as women of this nation, it is to make sure, Your Excellency, because you are going to be the presidential candidate of Azimio coalition or Azimio party, women will look for votes, women will stand with you, women will vote for you, because a vote for you is a vote for peace and prosperity for women in this nation. Secondly, Your Excellency, women of this party ODM commit today in this gathering that we are going to make sure we will work tirelessly to deliver ODM governance
ODM senators, ODM members of parliament, and ODM MCAs across the country. Lastly, Your Excellency, the women of the Great Republic of Kenya under the ODM party, which is the greatest party in Eastern Central Africa, are ready to make sure they will work, they will support their fellow women, and they will make sure they deliver women governors, women senators, women MPs, women MCAs, all over, because we are committed to increase the number of women in leadership. Finally, Your Excellency, women are going to work tirelessly across this nation. Women are the ones who carry children in 9 months in their womb, and they deliver the 9th month. Women of this nation are expectant now, and their time to deliver has come. And the delivery date will be on 9th August 2022, when we deliver you, Your Excellency, at the State House of the Republic of Kenya. God bless.
Indeed, I can see that pregnancy. Honorable delegates, we are now moving to the next item, which is resolutions of the National Governing Council. We must make formal resolutions to the National Delegates Conference tomorrow. So the Secretary General, I'm sure, okay. The SG has just requested me to give him 2 minutes to read the resolution, but we can take advantage of that time and request our senior here, our senior in Parliament, someone who has fought for the liberation of this country, and no, I don't want to say the other one, Senator James Agrio Orengo, who is the minority leader in the Senate, to say a word. You are saying what I didn't want to say, but karibu.
Asante sana, Your Excellency Raila Amolo Odinga, the 5th President of the Republic of Kenya, the deputy party leaders, delegations constituting this National Governing Council, ODM, sijasikia, ODM, ODM. I think, without a doubt, the presidency of Raila Amolo Odinga was inevitable, and it is coming to pass. And this time, I pray that we send the message across the land so that when you go for elections on the 9th of August 2022, and I think as His Excellency Joho alluded, that the results of these elections will be finalized not on the 10th, but on the 9th of August 2022. So I pray to the delegates to this NGC that we go around the land and make sure that we have the highest turnouts to ensure that Baba Raila Amolo Odinga is elected in round 1. There will be no 2 rounds. That there should be only one round, and that evening we will know the 5th President of the Republic of Kenya is none other than Raila Amolo Odinga. I want to finalize by saying this. The victory of Raila Amolo Odinga, and I can say this without fear of contradiction, that the victory of Raila Amolo Odinga as the President of the Republic of Kenya will not be a celebration for Kenya alone. It will be a celebration for Africa and the world. And I can assure you, Africa and the world has invested in the presidency of Raila Amolo Odinga, because Raila Amolo Odinga will be a peacemaker in the continent. The type of leadership that we had during Mwalimu Nyerere, Kwame Nkrumah, I think Africa, for the first time in many years, is going to have a president that fits the category of leaders that we have had. Mandela, and as Muradi was saying, this is the Mandela moment, that Africa will have a giant, that Kenya has produced a giant, and a giant not for Africa, but a giant for the world. And I hope that with the election of Raila Amolo Odinga, Kenya will be at peace, Kenya will be prosperous, and Kenya will never look back again. We'll be at peace with ourselves, with our ancestors, and with the future generations to come. ODM! Tuko tayari. ODM! Asanteni sana.
Now I want to invite the Secretary General to read the resolutions of the National Governing Council. Thank you.
Your Excellency, delegates, once again it is my distinct honor to read to you the resolutions of this NGC. The National Governing Council, meeting at Bomas of Kenya on this Friday, 25th February 2022, has resolved as follows. Number one, the report of the National Executive Committee proposing amendments to the party constitution and election and nomination rules be adopted with the one amendment as proposed by Honorable Senator Amos Wako. Number two, that the vacant positions in the National Executive Committee be filled through the harmonization process we have just conducted, as recommended by the National Executive Committee as follows. Senator Jonas Mwashushe Mwaruma, Senator for Taita Taveta, is now the Deputy National Vice Chairperson. Ahmed Abdisalan Ibrahim, National Organizing Secretary. Richard Ken Chonga, Deputy Organizing Secretary. The Honorable Zuleha Juma Hassan, Deputy Organizing Secretary. Stella Chepkurui, Secretary for Environment, and the Honorable Paul Ongili Babu Owino, Secretary for Science and Technology. Number three, that in light of the challenges brought about by the COVID pandemic, this NGC recommends that the National Delegates Convention defer the elections of the party's national officials to sometime in 2023. Number five, that the Orange Democratic Movement Party formally joins the Azimio La Umoja Coalition/Coalition Party. And lastly, that having received the withdrawal notices from the two applicants for the nomination of presidential candidates, namely His Excellency Wycliffe Ambetsa Oparanya and His Excellency Ali Hassan Joho, the National Governing Council resolves to propose to the National Delegates Convention the Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga as the ODM party nominee for president under the Azimio La Umoja Coalition or Coalition Party. Mr. Chairman, those are the resolutions of this NGC. I thank you very much.
Thank you. And honorable members, if you listen to those resolutions, we had taken a vote on each and every resolution. And I think the rules dictate that you don't subject the same thing to vote twice, because what if it is negated now? Which one do we take? So I think we just note the resolution for the SG to now communicate them publicly. All of these resolutions had been voted on. I want to repeat. Thank you very much. Are we in agreement? Are we in agreement? Asanteni sana. As we come almost to a close, and I think this is my last time to stand here, I want to now formally move to the next level. I will invite one of our two deputy party leaders who will make quick remarks. After that, he will invite the other deputy party leader, who will now invite the party leader to make remarks. I will now not stand again. So could I take this opportunity to invite the Honorable Ali Hassan Joho. Karibu.
Maisha ni yangu, washughulika na yako, napendeza kwangu.
Asante ndugu mwenyekiti, Your Excellency, my party leader and the 5th President of the Republic of Kenya. Allow me first of all, on my own behalf and that of the people of Mombasa, to say congratulations for your nomination to carry the flag of ODM into Azimio. Your Excellency, it may be seen, mtu anaweza kuona ni kitu rahisi sana, lakini mimi nataka niseme urais wako wa Kenya una maana kubwa sana kwetu sisi. Nataka niseme, ukitaka kuona Kenya yenye usawa, Kenya yenye uhaki, Kenya that has a level playing field for all of us, immaterial from where we come from, then iko mikononi kwa Raila Odinga. There are others who are imagining they can be president. But why we depart from that school of thought with them is because we know what you mean for us and what you mean for the country. Your Excellency, many people have struggled over the period. Watu wamesota kiasi cha kwamba tunataka tupate rais ambaye atabadilisha mienendo kabambe and allow opportunities for every region, every tribe, every race, every religion to be fairly represented in government. And most importantly, Your Excellency, you have allowed me space and opportunity to grow politically. I know where I have started my journey. And you've held my hand over the period. Paka leo. That is why we can comfortably say we still have the future. Bado tuko na siku za usoni. Wengine wetu bado tutakuwa na nafasi siku za usoni. But for us to be able to achieve all that we aspire to do, we must today, and vehemently so, come out in support of Raila Odinga. Now, here elections for some of us is very personal, and I'm sure it is the same with you, because nchi yetu iko katika mikono ya hatari. Either tujitolee mhanga tuokoe taifa letu ndio tuwe na taifa bora siku za usoni, ama tufanye makosa tupoteze, ama tufanye makosa ambayo hawezi kurekebishika kwa muda mrefu. So I want to urge all of us, tafadhalini, tusichukulie hii kura inayokuja ni kama ya Raila Amolo Odinga peke yake. Tusichukulie nyepesi. Kama una mapenzi hata machache kiasi gani ya taifa lako,
kama una hope ya taifa lako, kama unataka taifa yenye mwelekeo, taifa ambayo itaheshimika, then you must come out kwa njia yoyote to ensure you campaign, you fight and stand with Raila Amolo Odinga. Tumelewana paka hapo? Are we working together? Tutatembea pamoja? Na sisi tumesikia mambo mengi ambaye baba amefanya. We know Baba keeps his word. He's kept mega promises he gave to Kenyans. It is Baba that engineered free primary education in 2002. And he kept his word. It is Baba that spoke of the new constitutional order. Today, all of us are enjoying it. It is his sacrifice. Baba created devolution for us. That is why we call my brother, my elder brother, Anyang' Nyong'o, Excellency Anyang' Nyong'o. And he has a government that is, of course, interdependent, but a whole government that is running to develop people in our mashinani. So imagine Baba hasn't sat in that real seat of power and he's achieved all that we're enjoying today. Now imagine when he sits in the office of the president, as the president of the Republic of Kenya, how our lives will be transformed. Can we imagine that? Can we imagine that? Silvio, so do I have your word that from here, going forward, tutajitolea kwa hali na mali, mhanga, kwa jua, kwa mvua, kwa dhiki, kwa raha, ili Raila Amolo Odinga awe rais wetu wa 5? Tumekubaliana. Nionesheni kwa mkono, mimi nataka kuhesabu watu. Awe Junet, tumenua sana wewe, onekana wewe. Your Excellency, allow me now to invite my colleague, Wycliffe, His Excellency Wycliffe Oparanya aseme machache, then to invite you. Thank you very much.
ODM. Naona mko tayari. Najua nyinyi mnataka msikize baba. Takuwa brief kabisa. Kwanza nataka nimshukuru nyinyi wote kwa kuwa viongozi wema katika mashinani. Tulianzisha hiki chama mwaka wa 2005. Na hii ndio chama pekee ambayo kimeendelea kupata nguvu kuanzia wakati huo mpaka sasa. Na hiyo imetokana na uongozi wa kiongozi wetu Raila Amolo Odinga na nyinyi, kwa sababu nyinyi mkiwa mashinani, nyinyi ndio mnaweka nguvu katika hii chama. Vile vyama vilianza wakati huo, vingine vimefifia kabisa, lakini ODM inaendelea mbele. Leo ndio mpira imeanza. Tunataka kila mtu acheze hiyo mpira kulingana na kiango chake, according to your level. Ukiwa mashinani pale, wewe cheza mpira na ujue hiyo mpira tunaingiza wapi. This is the obvious opportunity we have got since we formed this party. We know what happened previously, but hii opportunity ambao tumepata support from areas that we thought we could not get support, this time we are getting support from our brothers that we never used to be together. So this is an obvious opportunity. Tukicheza vizuri, hiyo mpira tutaingiza tarehe 9 mwezi wa 8 ili Raila awe rais wa 5 wa Jamhuri ya Kenya. Lakini tuna challenges kama chama. Tumeongea kwa wingi kwa mambo ya nomination. And I request you, Madam Catherine Muma, please make sure every member of this party who wants to contest on any seat is given a fair nomination. Hii ndio itajenga chama chetu tuendelee mbele. Na nyinyi as leaders, you should also be fair to others. Otherwise, wengine wanashindwa, wanaona it was not fair, wanakimbilia, wanaenda kwa chama chingine. Mimi nimekuwa karibu na Raila Amolo Odinga tangu niingie bunge mwaka wa 2002. Na kutoka wakati huo nimekuwa karibu na yeye, ninajua yale anaweza kufanya katika nchi yetu. Sisi miaka hii yote tumelia. Nyinyi mmekuwa viongozi lakini bado tunalia. So the most important seat now we are looking for is the presidency. This is the most important. Wacha sisi wote tukufie hapo. Wewe even if you lose yours, maisha itakuwa vile vile tu, lakini Raila kama anapata yake, mambo itakuwa tofauti katika nchi yetu. Kwa hivyo I want all of you to stand up so that we welcome our 5th president, Raila Amolo Odinga.
Haya, tumepelisha kofia. Haya, tunasema inawezekana, si ndio? Inawezekana. Leo ni leo. Twende. Inawezekana. Inawezekana. Leo ni leo. Twende tena. Inawezekana. Leo ni leo. Asanteni sana.
Haya. ODM. This period of time. Let me first thank also those who have done what they have done over the past 4 years, pushing many other things, including the Building Bridges initiative, adopting the Azimio Umoja, and taking lead in building alliances with other parties that has led to the coming together of a number of parties to work together under the Azimio la Umoja movement. But I also want to thank our members of parliament who have stood very firm during this period of time. They have done a wonderful work in parliament to get things going in parliament.
I also thank our other members of the county assemblies all over the country for what they have done during this period of time. As you know, we are in a transition period following the handshake. And I have had occasion to talk to you about the handshake and why it came about. You've seen some allegations that, oh, there's opposition in government and government in opposition. Nothing could be further from the truth. What our members of parliament have done is done all over the world. In the UK, it is called Her Majesty's Loyal Opposition, meaning that the opposition is there to call the government on check, but you don't just criticize for the sake of criticizing. You criticize constructively by offering solutions to the problem. And this is what our members of parliament have been doing. So they have continued to point out things which are not right, at the same time supporting things which are right, also making concrete proposals as to how things should be done. So therefore I feel very proud with the performance of our members of parliament. We want to show that we as a party are a party that is organized, that has got a clear ideology, how we want this country to move forward, going forward. I know that it has not been easy all over the place. We have also had problems with the county governments. Our governors know they have not been able to have adequate resources to be able to perform the tasks that the people expect of them. But as you know, we brought the BBI. BBI was meant to help us to improve governance at the county level. It was opposed by opportunists for opportunistic reasons. And that's why we said reggae is on half time, reggae will come back again. We are now preparing to go to the elections. I must first thank you, people, today for nominating me as your candidate. I initially was very reluctant, as you know. So I said, before I do anything else, I will first travel the length and the breadth of the country and ask the people of Kenya, Baba endelee siendelee? Baba endelee siendelee? That was the answer. And that is why on the 10th of December, I actually responded to the request of the people of Kenya. We are going to work together with the other partners. At this stage, I want to pay tribute to my brother and colleague, President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. As you know, we were on opposite sides in the elections. And we all know what happened. The crisis that followed the repeat presidential elections, when we took hard stands, and our people were on the streets, and we had people dying, we had people wounded in hospitals. The expenses were high. But we said we would continue. And we had also boycotts of certain products. And our supporters responded effectively. So there was a crisis. People had drawn maps of Kenya, the People's Republic of Kenya, and the Republic of Kenya. Let us now move on, print our currency, and start to run our country. Under those circumstances, we came together and we had very, very extensive discussions. Journey down the memory lane. As a result of that, we agreed with my brother Uhuru Kenyatta that Kenya is bigger than all of us. And therefore, we must come together to bring the people of Kenya together. On that basis, we prepared a memorandum of understanding and shook hands, the handshake. And we said we will work together in this to bring the country together. And Uhuru has never deviated from what we agreed. Some people went there and said, oh, Uhuru is cheating you, he will abandon you. I told them, I know he will not. I was certain because we had had a very deep conversation. And we agreed that this country needed to be moved to where the ancestors wanted it to be. That is captured in our national anthem. A land where plenty is found within its borders. That is what has eluded us. And in the process of in the course of this, in spite of obstacles that he has experienced within his government, he has tried to steer the country to that direction. Now we said, when we take over, we will continue the work that he has started and move on. And that this bond will not die with the elections. Elections is just going to strengthen it, and we will work together going forward. So it is change and continuity. We will continue with this project which Uhuru has started with this government, and we will work together just as a team. That's why this time around, we are coming together. We are bringing the ODM together with Jubilee to form the Azimio la Umoja. And we are inviting other parties to join Azimio la Umoja. So today you have just nominated me as an ODM candidate for the Azimio la Umoja. Other parties don't want to join are also free to nominate their candidates for Azimio la Umoja. Then we are going to have the mother of them all. We will bring our people, they will bring their people, and then we will then eventually now come out with a candidate for Azimio la Umoja. That is how it has been agreed. So tomorrow we are going to have our National Delegates Convention. Jubilee will have its National Delegates Convention also tomorrow. We will attend both of them. And eventually we will make resolutions which will finally be taken to the other meeting which we will have, which will now be the culmination of the Azimio la Umoja movement. And from there onwards, we will move now together. We will set up structures up to the grassroots so that we are able to capture the seats down there. We want to see that Azimio la Umoja will get the majority of members of county assembly, majority of members of National Assembly, majority of senators, majority of governors in this country, so that Azimio la Umoja can show the people the way. This is the way, this is how the founding fathers wanted it, this is how we want it to be as ODM. So I want to thank you people for standing firm the way you have stood firm. You have made not only me, but the entire country proud. So as we move on, I want to thank all of you once again. As we go back, carry the message that the journey has started. The journey has started. I've been telling people that this country needs another revolution. The first liberation brought the national independence. The second liberation gave us a new democratic constitution. The third and final liberation is economic liberation of our country. And this is what we want to spearhead, so that we empower our people, so that we were able to deal with the three major enemies of our people: ignorance, poverty, and disease. And we've said, in terms of ignorance, all the children in our country, irrespective of the socio-economic status of their parents, will get equal opportunity from nursery to primary to secondary, up to tertiary, up to university. And we also said that all our people who have in the past been unable to access Medicare, there's going to be Baba Care. Baba Care. Baba Care. Baba Care. Baba Care will bring all our people into a health insurance scheme so that they can be able to access treatment whenever they are sick, even if they don't have money. We have also said we will support our youth to get proper employment. Our youth will be employed meaningfully so that they can be able to improve their socio-economic status. And they're not just going to be given wheelbarrows. We've said also that those who want to do businesses will be given access to credit from a pool of a fund, and they don't have to repay interest until after 7 years. Then we have said all those mamas, the single parents, where the father and they're also the mothers, will get special support from the government. We've also said that the poor of the poor, who do not have anything, we are going to introduce a social protection program in the country, so that those families will get from the government every month 6,000 shillings. I know people are criticizing it, or handouts and so on. I'm saying it is not handout. It is actually responding to the social needs of our people. Inawezekana. Inawezekana. So we are going to change things. We will invest massively in infrastructure development. We will invest in manufacturing, industries, each county, each product. Eventually we go to each sub-county, each product, so that our people can get jobs down there as we do value addition to raw materials that we have at that level. We mean to bring proper transformation in our country. This is what we will do. And that is what ODM is going to bring to the Azimio la Umoja. Tuko hapa na Kangumu, Fred Gumu yuko hapo. Wapapi, I'm reminded. Then yuko hapa na Mpuru Aburi. That is the leader of a party called Mpehu. Ati yeye alikuwa mwanachungwa akatoroka. But welcome, karibuni sana. So I don't want to continue beyond this point. Tomorrow we are going to be at the Kasarani, and we are going eventually to have a joint meeting there at Kasarani. I want to thank you all for attending and for nominating me as your candidate. Thank you.
Asante. Wakati huo niombe sote tusimame wima kwa wimbo wa taifa utakaoashiria mwisho wa hafla yetu ya siku ya leo, na kwa heshima ya taifa ni kuombe uvue kofia yako ili tumalize rasmi kama tulivyoanza. Wimbo wa taifa. Ningeomba tusalie tumeketi tunapomruhusu kinara wetu kuondoka. Tusalie watulivu katika viti vyetu huku tukielekezwa. Na nyote niwakumbushe kwamba katibu ameandaa chakula cha mchana, mutaelekezwa na maafisa wetu wa itifaki sehemu ya chakula hiyo. Asante.
Mugamba nukume, olanga mugamba